I will speak about chemical search and database technologies. And I'm very happy to speak about 4 products: JChem Base, JChem Web Services, Oracle Cartridge, and PostgreSQL Cartridge. And you are very lucky because I have limited time. Okay, let's start with the JChem Base, which is providing chemical intelligence to relational databases. And the JChem Base is actually a library and a set of tools which is provided for developers to create a very great tool for handling chemical structures in relational databases. Let's examine this tool in 2 points of view. Start with the developer point of view. So the developer gets this library and it's starting to develop their application in Java or .NET language. And the library itself is providing easy access to different relational database systems like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and MS SQL. And the developer doesn't have to change even a line of code to access any of them. So it supports large variety of relational databases. The other important point which I want to highlight from the developer point of view, that it doesn't matter for the developer if the structures are coming from more files or SMICE or SMARTs, or even from different binary formats like CDX or SKC formats, because the library handles them uniformly. Okay, let's see the user point of view. What the user will get is an application where he can search the database with different search types. Yes, the basic search type is, of course, is supported the substructure search, the full fragment, the duplicate search, and similarity search with different fingerprints and different metrics is also supported. And the other thing which the user expects, that if he's coming from the pharmaceutical world, that he expects that the molecules and reactions are handled automatically. But this is not just one case, because if we are thinking about the fragrance and flavor industry or the polymer chemistry or the petrochemistry, then I should highlight the features that with polymer handling and other features, it is also supported with the library. Finally, I should mention the Marcus search, and the Marcus structure handling, which enables the user to even to store to ComChem libraries, or like the intellectual property world to handle different scenarios. The next step after the database handling and storing your structures and searching is usually the discovery toolkits. The next presenter, Daniel Sis, will speak about the discovery tools. I just would like to mention that it's nicely integrated into the JChem Base framework, so the user doesn't have to use another tool. And what mentioned by Ivan, that I usually use the metaphor that JChem Base is the heart of ChemAxon. Why I am using this? Because in the previous session, you heard presentation in Instant JChem and Plexus Connect and compound registration. And you probably didn't even notice that the backend there is the JChem Base. Yes, and I'm very happy that you didn't notice this, because until you don't have a problem with your heart, you are very well. And I don't want you to have any problem with this heart. In the next few minutes, I will speak about the Oracle Cartridge and the JChem Web Services, and later on you will hear about the Office and SharePoint presentation and compliance checker, which is again using this heart. So I hope I showed you very nice end-user products, and which provides that this JChem Base has a very high value, and I hope you will also benefit from this value. Okay, let's go further to the web services. Web services is providing the searching and database storing capabilities through RESTful API. And again, the substructure similarity searching functionality is there through the RESTful API. And you can bundle into your into your JSON documents to different file formats. That's what I was speaking about. And the backend handles them automatically. Moreover, it is not just the database handling capabilities there, but also have stateless property calculation. And for example, Marvin.js is using this web service to, for example, calculate 2D coordinates for a structure, or to convert between different structural file formats. The other important feature is the Marcus and reaction enumeration, which is used in the Plexus Suite design module. If you want to check how the web services is working, it has very nice documentation, live documentation, which means that you can try the web service calls and the results online. Going to the Oracle Cartridge. So the Oracle Cartridge is providing the chemical intelligence for the Oracle database. In this case, you don't need additional special programs. You just have the Oracle, and the Cartridge extension, which is developed by ChemAxon, provide you the chemical functionalities, the chemical intelligence inside the SQL language. So your application can call just simple SQL sentences, and the chemical knowledge is behind available through the Oracle Cartridge. What the functionalities is again different. Again, the functionalities are the same, but you have in the JChem Base. And probably I should mention here the Marcus functionality. And Anna Pelliccioli will talk about in the next session. She will talk about how the Marcus functionality is used in Novartis in a workflow. The cartridge, the Oracle Cartridge, is out there in the market for more than 10 years now, and it became a platform for chemical integration. Large pharma companies like GSK, BI, Novartis, and Takeda is using the Oracle Cartridge as its chemical backend. But if we just go back a little bit, then I can mention that IDBS is just changing their chemical backend, actually not for Oracle Cartridge, but for the Web Service API, changing to ChemAxon. And a brand new product. I'm very proud of it. This is the Postgres Cartridge, where ChemAxon is opening to the cost-effective RDBMS world. It has currently the basic functionality, the basic search types like substructure, full fragment, duplicate searches, similarity searches with chemical hashed fingerprint and tally-autometrics. It can handle currently molecule entities, but it has the stereoisomer and tautomer handling. Why are we developing this cartridge? This is twofold. One is the cost of the Oracle, and it's not just the cost of the Oracle, but the cost of maintaining an Oracle system. You need to pay for the database administrator, so the maintenance is not negligible in case of an Oracle system. And the other point is that we get feedback from small computational chemist groups and departments which are in a large organization who want to manage their databases independently from the central database management system. The Oracle Cartridge itself is an ideal solution for small molecular compound management system. And let's go to the what's new features there. So we made a technological change. The heart of the Postgres Cartridge is the Zetor, is a new JChem, what we are incubating in the backend of the Postgres. And also you can forget about the double login of the Oracle Cartridge, where you always have to use the use password, because here it is automatically managed by the Postgres system, so you don't have to use the use password. And the other thing is that here the index is not necessary for the search itself, but it's just speeding up the search, what you expect from a normal SQL searches. The other important things that we try to get rid of the overwhelming option space, what is provided by the Oracle and the JChem Base. What we have seen that our users usually doesn't understand what are these options and what is the option combination and what is the outcome of the option combinations. So we try to get rid of this whole option space, and we want to use a proper query structure handling which expresses exactly the search what the user wants. And finally, just two things, which is actually three. We will have demonstration out there, and with a nice GUI front end, you can see how the Postgres cartridge is working, how fast it is. You take your half-year license available at the following URL and try the Postgres cartridge at home, download from the net, see how easy to install it, how easy to work with it. And the third one is that we are going to celebrate the cartridge launch after the lunch in the first break, and I would be very happy to celebrate it together with you. If you have any questions, then I'll be here around. My team will be here around, the JChem Base, the JChem Cartridge team. This was a short summary. The details are available from my team or from myself. Sorry. Thank you very much.